chat up here.
Hang on. The game capture needs to be set to that. Alright. We're here, we're back, and we have an alligator. I'm gonna find... next time I find a mirror, remind me to change my face.
I don't know how many we'll find here.
Do we have a thing that needs to be uncursed, or did we already do that?
I don't think you found anything newly cursed.
Map of the Big Moist. This sponge, you are assured, will act as an effective map of the Moistlands. Alright.
Hi, Endor.
Hi,
Mappius.
I think it's Mapius.
Hello, MapQuest.
I'm just gonna go back home real quick I just want to change my face. You place the glowy orb thing on your knick-knack shelf. Oh, wait. Consider the orb. Orb touched! +1 Moxie. Ooh.
Yay.
Also, I think it's the bathroom that... Well, no, there is no... Oh, right, no, yeah, the talk symbol. Man, this place is,
Business is going well.
Oh, no, I thought that was Simone. Where's Simone? I'm just curious what
she's right there.
Oh! There she is. I thought this was Simone. This girl here.
I know you don't recognize her without her Tommy gun.
No, Tommy gun is Molly.
Right, who was Simone?
Robot.
Oh, right. I never sent her back, so I didn't know how she does her thing.
Where's the... Is there not a bathroom in here? Could have sworn... How am I supposed to get rid of this frowny face?
Stop being so mad about it.
Also, it occurs to me, we haven't been back here in a while. Ah, something new. Look at the date of the Galtz Prize. Use mirrors to change expression. I know, but I can't find a frickin' mirror. You look up the date of the Galtz Prize. Apparently, it's an award for extraordinary achievements in interdisciplinary science. In 1788, it was awarded to 4 professors at SIT. Professors Gregory, Howe, Jeffy, and Milkwood. For building some kind of antenna for listening to cosmic radiation. The presentation and subsequent celebration was emceed by Dean Wormwood. Sounds very sciencey. 1788... Wait. (1788) Dean Wormwood was alive, and now it's the 1900s? I have questions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You find something interesting. To commemorate editor-in-chief Grover Burgess's birthday, the August 5, 1900 edition of the paper is printed entirely on meat. That's awfully generous of him and explains a fair amount of how this place went out of business. You pluck it out of the archives. Pluck, pluck. Is there a mirror down here? Hello? Oh, I can actually get in here now.
Alright.
The door's locks are modeled on the monstrous mugs of the great hound Cerberus, 3-headed guardian of the underworld's banking sector. Each of their heads is named Phylax, Methapon, and Sneaky Pete, and a keyhole deep in its maw. Phylax takes everything you've got, but finally the sturdy keyhole of Phylax falls to you in this contest of raw strength. The cast iron head gives you a nod. Respect between gladiators. The labyrinth of Methapon is not so difficult, really, once you spend some time with it. You visualize its rooms and corridors, making a mental map of which paths bring you to dead ends and which to success. The key turns decisively in the lock, and the cast iron head of Methapon gives you a little wink. With the two locks of Phylax and Methapon defanged, the head of Sneaky Pete bends back its jaws and releases its lock with a yawn. The key to Sneaky Pete, apparently, was not to use a key. Works for me. Alright. Standing by the cash register, you fantasize about what it would be like to have a service job instead of whatever it is you do. I work at a gas station or a restaurant. Oh, that's right. Open the cash register. Door is sealed shut, and there's no obvious way to open it. There's nothing you can do with the cash register at all, in fact, other than bang on the numerical keys as a toddler might. I'm gonna force it open. The metal drawer comes loose with a firm pull from your powerful horse hands, but your doing so triggers the bank alarm. That's what I was trying to do.
So I will tell you. You know what? No. Do your thing.
Integrity, security, excellence. A corporate value for each head of the dog. There is no visible means of opening this monstrous vault door. I kick it. Ow. Punch it. Ouch. Shoot it. Tie the vault to a car and drive down the street. That did not go as planned. Open it! Who knows? Alright then.
Alright, shall I tell you?
How to open it?
Not directly.
Okay.
No, that wasn't what I was going to tell you.
Oh.
So, first of all, there's a little bit more you can find out about it, but the key to opening that vault is not here.
Yeah, I figured that much. Opening a secure risk building and loan. Oh, hang on. Is that
That's a date.
Yeah? Where was it? There we go. Today saw the grand opening of a new banking concern, Securiburous Building and Loan. Residents of Ocean City watched in appalled disgust as, during the opening ceremony, the maximum security vault door was installed backwards, sealing inside their savings and valuables for eternity. The bank's chairman reassured worried customers the mistake would not affect operations. What happened next? 10 minutes later, the bank was closed permanently. This doesn't affect my confidence in banks. Alright, so it's on backwards, huh?
That means it has locked you out of it by you being in it. So that's why there's no handle or anything on this side.
Guess there's nothing I can do on this side.
The thing you need to do to get in is not in this city.
Okay. I'm still trying to find a fucking mirror.
Pretty sure there's a mirror in the newspaper place. Oh no, I was thinking of the crystal ball. Never mind.
Alright,
You need somewhere with a toilet.
how many places have toilets? Probably here. This is like the hotel. That's the kid.
Hotel.
Here we go. There we go. That's more like it. There we go. All right. Back to the Big Moist, I guess.
Yeah, there's still plenty to do there. I think you've maybe discovered half the places.
Actually, these are the I have. That's still stuff I need to do here at the lake.
Oh yeah, do a little traveling. Go find yourself.
Ah, you start to get that deja vu feeling again and look around to see yourself coming up the road. This would be as good a time as any to give him that pair of pants from SIT. Hey there, I got you a souvenir from SIT. You toss the pants to your puzzled past self. You went to the Seaside Institute of Technology? Wait, I'm going to the Seaside Institute of... Yep, don't forget to buy a pair of pants from the gift shop. To give to myself? Can't I just give him these ones? Yeah, but then you won't have them, so you'll want to buy a new pair for yourself. Which ones are these? What did you do? If I tell you, you won't be able to make the choice anymore. This is nonsense. What? Huh. Yeah, it's pretty messed up. You want to make out? I guess we better not. We didn't last time I had this conversation. Alright, well, see you later.
Alright, that was not the last one.
I got a rusty cola can.
Nice.
Send flies. Oh. What?
Something you take.
Huh? Okay. Shadow bomb! What the? That's a bomb! Where'd you find the bomb?
Re-stomp.
I don't know how to react to this at all!
Shut up, free Bob.
Fair! Shut up, free bomb. While walking through the forest surrounding Crystal Stream Lake, you suddenly hear a horrific grinding sound. What the heck is that horrific grinding sound?
Brush teeth.
I respect good dental hygiene, but it shouldn't sound like that. Wait, are you brushing your teeth with a file?
Make sharp, remove tartar.
More damage.
That makes me cringe thinking of that.
Talk. Cave and vampire. Keep talking. Alright, done. You meet yourself on the road again. Good thing I'm not the Buddha. He gives you a worn out look. Not quite a 1,000-yard stare, more like 500. Not really in the mood for jokes right now, to be honest. Take this damn thing. He holds out a ring. Ah, jeez. Look, you know how this works by now. I took it, so you have to take it too. But I the earlier you. If I don't take it, then you won't have taken it either. I already did. Well, from your perspective, yes. That's the one that matters to me, and when you're me, you'll agree. Take it! Fine, fine. Mobius ring. This ring has only one side, so technically there's no difference between wearing it and not wearing it. Helps you help yourself in combat. What is it? A pain in the ass. You want my advice? Don't use it. Why not? Because you'll find out. Find out what? Why you shouldn't have used it. Ask Chester at Delphine Farm. He'll explain, except not really. It turns in least where you can ask him more questions. Guess I get up on the wrong side of the bed that morning.
So Max, now you have a quandary. Do you use it?
Yes.
Go get yourself a fight.
Hang on, he wants to say something. Alphonse starts sniffing the air and goes wild-eyed with anger. Well, wilder-eyed.
He back.
What? Who back? I mean, whose?
Abner, worst gator man, hated enemy.
Wow, what'd he do?
Not fight, go hide, coward.
What'd he do to you, though? Very act of summoning the words causes Alphonse to vibrate with rage.
Oh, sunglasses.
Oh my god!
Cool shades, mine. Took, kill.
Yes, go kill him right now!
I have to read these.
Up to you. I'm guessing there's one of these for every companion.
There's multiple. I had a couple with Simone.
Alright, up to you.
Track, smell, walk, swim, run, find Abner, find enemy. Smell strong, closer now, find, kill. Smell here, Abner here, kill, destroy, cool shades. Yes, audience, I too was wondering.
Right now.
Hook down, craftsmanship lacking. There, Abner, ass gator, kill.
Alphonse, oh no! I guess I'm killing Abner's children too. Or do I need to? Or let me just kill Abner for and see if like maybe I can get away with just doing that. Well, I tried. Perish.
You win. Kill enemy. Take shades. Revenge sweet.
Alphonse's moxie increases by 1.
I love that he has shades now. I now cool.
How you doing, Gator buddy?
What?
That obelisk business was strange, huh?
You ghost see-through.
Yeah, you look the same to me.
Too weird. Obelisk stupid.
Okay, that's all. Alright. Okay.
Yeah. I would suggest going to get yourself into a fight, and then if you want, you can see about the next step in your meeting yourself tree.
Alright.
Grah, why here? Swamp dumb. We go.
When you don't like the swamp, it's your home!
Bad home. All mud. Smell gross.
Well, what about your family? Alphonse stares at you incredulously. Oh, come on, surely this place is good for something!
Yes, make angry.
Okay. Take a wrong turn, instead of ending up where you wanted to be, you end up at the Monster Shack. You know it's the Monster Shack because there's a big sign on it that says Monster Shack. Location unlocked, Monster Shack. I guess we're going to the Monster Shack to get a fight!
Yeah, about that.
Oh.
Hey, human, I go. Go now.
What, you're leaving me?
Family near. I check. Come back.
Oh wow, you have a family? What are they like?
Good. Wife. Kid. Other kid. Good family. Strong. Fight good.
Can I come meet them?
No. Eat you.
Ah, yeah, fair. Sure, go ahead. Another vignette!
You walk, you swim, you walk, go home. Home now, good house, big change, very metal, picket fence, good home. Check family? Grah, family fine, family strong.
Check anyway. Alphonse is Sunglasses gone!
Good shrubbery, strong.
Oh.
Your son, what eating? Alexander, eat what? Give thing, stop eat. Grab thing, wrestle boy, take thing. This, pants? Pants mine.
Ah, they're not! That's stupid, not boss.
And I'm boss. Boss punish, go corner.
Eat butt!
Outrageous. Wear pants.
Alphonse is
Son bad, talk later.
Talk butt!
I'll show you who wears the pants in this family. Puts on pants.
Eat butt is... This instantly makes me think of that eat pant cake.
Your daughter, freak out? Anastasia, what doing?
Kill! Kill! Kill!
Strong, fight good, good job.
Kill! 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 Kill!
Okay, bit much.
Arrgh!
Daughter bite, chomp ankle. Stop bite, let go. Let go. Grab head, pry jaws, free ankle. Oof.
Kill, 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 kill!
Rich empty? Why empty? Good hunters, always full. Your wife. Uh-oh. Crazy eye. Adeline, how family?
Family terrible! Kid's crazy! You stupid!
Me stupid.
You go! No food! Stupid!
No food? Why? You hunt good.
Me hunt! Watch kids! Kid's crazy! Ah! Big crazy!
It's ridiculous. What happened?
What happened? You stupid! That happened! Ah! Kill!
Wife attack. Dodge quick.
Kill! Kill stupid!
Jeez, what hell?
Yarg!
Dodge. Leave. Yeah, what's going on here? Is there something wrong with your hunks of meat hanging from the ceiling?
No, can't do anything with them.
What about your other hunk of meat?
I've walked up to everything. I can't examine anything else. She's crazy. He's rude. She's crazy and rude.
What happened?
Sorry, I'm just looking around to see if there's anything I can do here first. Oh, okay.
What happened? Family strong, fight good, fight enemies, not family. Family crazy. Why crazy? What happened?
Oh, hey Alphonse, how's your family doing?
Family crazy.
Oh, how do you mean?
Family fight, family yell.
I mean, I don't know much about Gatorman, but that's basically...
Shut up.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, Alphonse, come here. Come on, damn it.
Oh.
The code reads, these kids are all right. Well, that's pretty heartwarming. No skeptics. Inside you find not the decayed and crumbling, tumble-down shack strewn with ancient records that you were perhaps expecting, but an actually maintained and fairly clean tumble-down shack strewn with 12 to 14-year-old kids. What the? Hey, what are all you kids doing out here in the middle of this swamp?
There's a lot of kids. Why shouldn't we be?
Because it's dangerous here.
Yeah, this is where the monsters are.
That's why it's dangerous.
Do you believe in monsters, mister?
I believe the real monster is man. All six kids sigh and roll their eyes at you. Okay, yeah, I guess I deserve that.
Do you believe in monsters or not? You can't join our monster squad unless you do.
Yes, of course I do. It would be a real feat of cognitive dissonance otherwise.
You mean you have seen them? Oh, for real? Really real?
Well, yeah.
Which one? Which one?
Oh, God.
Well, I didn't know what to do for neutral man over there.
Fairies!
Oh, those don't count. Those guys are just weird jerks. We're looking for real monsters.
I don't understand what real means in this context.
Since you believe in monsters, you can join in our monster squad. Otherwise, we can't tell you anything because it's secret.
Okay, I'll join.
Great. It'll be nice to have someone who can reach the top shelf with these old bookcases we scavenged.
Is that it? I'm a member now?
Yeah, we used to have a big ceremony where you had to repeat a vow and stuff, but it took too long and we're all busy with the research. Come on in, take a look around.
Thanks. Huh. Let me just, Cat! A little sign on the table says Boris only. This cat had better be Boris or there's gonna be trouble. Dozens of volumes of serial fantasy for young adults and older than average children. For instance, The Pyramid of Glory, Part 64, Max Garcia and the Labyrinth of Gold, Alma Sanders in the Maze of Secrets, Ann Wilson in the Dungeon of Lightning, Hubert Parker in the Challenge of Glory, The Planet of Gold, Part 73, Irma Jones in the Labyrinth of Fire, The Sword of Fire, Part 68, The Labyrinth of Flame, Part 27. Why is everything about fire? This kid is messing around with some kind of weird mechanical contraption. Okay, so there's neutral guy.
Girl.
Girl with wings?
No, she...
Oh, there's a terrarium of flies behind her. Okay, I thought she had, like, wings or something. Girls, or a black-haired girl, Kid with cap, blonde-haired girl, nerd, and Steve.
That's a girl. I think. I don't know
Stevette.
anymore.
All right, let's go right to left. This kid's messing around with some kind of weird mechanical contraption. What's this thing you're making?
I don't really know yet. I'm kind of just messing around because I'm taking a break from my main project. Hey,
That's
do you know
awesome.
anything about the chupa naranja?
I try to avoid spicy food. It gives me the hiccups.
No, this is the kind of monster that eats oranges. They're supposed to be from way down south, but I know there's one in this swamp somewhere. Fortunately, no matter what kind of trap I build, it keeps escaping. Do you want to try?
Sure, why not?
Great, feel free to use my workbench over there. I got plenty of spare parts and stuff. If you manage to catch it, bring me back one of its nostrils as proof, okay?
A nostril? Not the whole head or pelt?
Oh no, I don't want to kill it, just prove it's out there.
Okay, you do realize a nostril is the hole in the nose, right?
What's your point?
How am I gonna bring you back a hole?
Make it bigger and give me what was the original hole.
You're asking me to bring you air.
No.
Here, I have the nostril right here. Holds out empty hand.
There's no skin.
If there's skin, it's not a nostril, it's the nose.
No, not if you don't take the whole nose.
Then it's half a nose.
Not if you don't take the whole half of the nose.
Then it's nothing.
No, then it's part of a nose.
I should have expected this dealing with kids. Goodbye. This kid is peering at his aquarium filled with flies and occasionally tapping on the glass. Hi there. Are you, into flies? Perhaps the lord of them?
Well, kinda. They're interesting once you get over the gross factor, but mostly I just end up studying because what I'm really interested in is the fly man.
The fly man?
Yeah, maybe the man fly. I haven't decided which way is better yet.
I really hope this leads to me encountering two separate beings. One is the fly and the other is the man. That's what I want. So what is the fly man and or man fly?
He's the scientist that moved into the old Flemberg place. I did a little spying on him, and I think he's trying to turn himself into a giant fly.
Why would anyone want to do that?
I don't know, that's what's so interesting about him.
Huh. She looks at her feet and blushes a little.
Also, he's really handsome.
For now, you mean?
Well, yeah, I'd really like to meet him, but I'm too shy. Can you help me out?
Sure, I'll help.
Oh, thank you. Here, I'll show you where the house is.
The old Flemberg place.
If you meet him, could you, bring me back a souvenir?
Like what?
Like maybe, one of his chest hairs?
Sure. So I need a nostril and a chest hair. These guys are gonna build the worst Frankenstein monster ever. This kid has a ball cap with a sinister looking triangle on it. Illuminati! Hi there.
Hey, so you're a grown-up, can you help me with something?
I'm not buying you any cigarettes.
No, there's this old swamp lady named Barbara Yargara. Everybody here says she's just a fairy tale, but I know she's real because I've seen her hut right here in this swamp. But I don't know if she's the sort of swamp lady who eats kids or not.
Baba Yaga. Swamp lady?
No, it's Barbara Yargara.
Yeah. Barbara Yaga.
Well, I don't want to call her a swamp witch or swamp hag or stuff like that. It would be me to judge her that way without having even met her.
Sheesh, kids these days. Alright, I'll check her out for you.
Great, thanks. Here, I'll mark on your sponge map. Anyway, bring a feather back to prove you met her, okay?
She has feathers?
I mean, from one of her pet birds. The stories say she has a ton of them.
How will you know it isn't just an ordinary feather I found somewhere?
Well, you seem like a trustworthy person.
And why do you need me to bring proof at all?
Because that's how quests work. Come on.
Okay, fine. Ask about the radio. Wait, you didn't mention the radio. What's the radio for?
Huh? Well, this isn't related to Barbara Yarger or anything. I'm just trying to find a station so we can get some music in here. The reception in the swamp is terrible, though.
I see. Any chance you can get WGCR on that radio?
Can't seem to get any station right now, sorry.
So yeah, I was just curious. Anyway, can you? Anyway, can you? Anyway, can you? Nice hat. What's the triangle mean?
Thanks, it's the Great Pyramids. One of them, anyway. Ever seen them?
Only on your hat, not personally.
Well, maybe you will someday.
Sure, who knows? Was there anything else I could say to you? Oh, no, still working. Okay, alright. A big leather-bound tome sits on a pedestal here. I'll get to that in a moment. This kid is preoccupied with repeatedly smelling 2 large test tubes. What have you got there? Perfume samples?
This one is a combination of hydrogen sulfide and methane. Common swamp gas, basically.
Ew. What's the other one?
Coffee, to clear the swamp gas smell out of my nose.
Huh, okay. So why?
I'm researching a creature known as the smell of the wisp. I've only run into it once, but I have a good memory for smells, so I figured if I could match his smell, the particular chemical mix will tell me more about it.
A smell of the what?
A wisp. It's a cloud of intelligent swamp gas. Some people say it's the ghost of a dead chili cook-off judge, but I think there's probably a more scientific explanation.
You're telling me you're looking for an intelligent... The girl gestures sternly at a sign over her workbench. No fart jokes! Oh, come on! It's a smell of the wisp!
No.
Like, don't know what to say then!
If you're willing to help instead of making puerile goofs, I could really use a sample to analyze.
Okay, I'll go find the smell of the wisp.
Great, thank you. Here, take this. It should help you track the thing down.
Nose trumpet.
Ta-da!
I just smell through this?
Yes, just follow your nose.
It's a stretch. There's this one Simpsons bit. I don't remember when it was, but it was just like Principal Skinner's like introducing the school band, and it's like, or like a talent show or something. It's like, and here's Ralph Wiggum with a trumpet stuck up his nose. All right, let me ask about the potions. Can I use your equipment to make some potions? All right. Probably don't need anything right now. This kid is studying far more intently than you ever did at his age. What are you reading? Rhino?
Oh, it's about Neanderthals and other early hominids. Unfortunately, I'm not finding anything useful in here.
What are you looking for?
The honey ape.
The what now?
You never heard of it? It's a very famous monster. It's a hairy primate or primate-like creature that's smaller than a human, but with human-sized hands. Most of the legends call it Big Hands, but I'm pretty sure the Big Hands legends and the reports of honey ape sightings are referring to the same cryptid.
That's interesting.
I know it lives around here somewhere, I just haven't been able to find it yet.
I'll help you look for it.
That would be excellent, thank you. Here, I found some of the prints once and made a tracing that might help you track it down. Try and get one of its fingernails as proof.
How will a fingernail be proof?
Because it'll be as big as a human fingernail, obviously.
Fair. Alright. And you. This kid is, well, he's eating something. Ah, so it is Steve. Hi there. Hi there. Rhino. Are you falling asleep already?
Yep. Hi,
I don't mean to be rude, but what's your deal, kid?
I'm a moss man.
You are, huh?
Okay, well, not really, but I want to be a moss man when I grow up. That's why I'm eating all this fertilizer.
It's
actually cornflakes. I'm just pretending.
Okay. Whew.
Yeah, I'm not crazy. Some people say I'm crazy for believing in the moss man, though, but I know he's real. I've seen him.
What's a moss man? A man made of moss?
Yep, he's all fuzzy and green. It's so neat. Oh, hey, you should go see him for yourself. Then if you bring back proof he exists, people won't think I'm a weird anymore.
Well, they might. Sure, I'll go have a look.
Great, here, I'll mark the place on your map. It's called Moss Rock Grotto. If you see him, try to bring back some of his moss as proof, okay?
Okay. We got 6 quests. What's this book?
List of vampire nests.
It's like 400 pages long.
Lots of vampires in this swamp. If you want to help, you can always go clear some of them out.
Fight!
Max, look at you.
Oh. Alright, let's see. Mm-hmm. You die. Oh, and then it's just me again. Oh. Oh, alright. Let's see. Might as well get rid of you, I guess. Piano! Another nest of bloodsuckers cleaned out. Excellent. Alright, that was helpful. I don't get it, but... Alright. God, I have a lot of stuff now. I did the radio thing, right? Ooh, that's odd. This patch of muddy ground has a lot of tracks in it that look like human handprints. Well, except for the fact that humans don't normally walk around on their hands. Maybe there was an acrobat convention in the middle of a swamp. What was that thing the kid was talking about? The honey ape? Maybe there's something to that after all. Yeah, I'll follow the tracks. Geez, the more you look, the more of a confusing, trampled mess these tracks are. It seems like there are different sets of tracks heading in different directions. How many thumbs did he say this thing has again? On one hand? There's only one, right? And how many fingers was it? 4? You follow the prints to a clearing in the middle of a small stand of trees, and to your surprise, you find an animal pretty much like the honey ape the kid described. Like a somewhat larger chimpanzee or very small gorilla, but with disproportionately large and human-like hands. It's sitting on the ground, casually drinking out of a beehive. It doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. I will sneak up on it. You successfully creep up on the unsuspecting primate, but you run out of trees and brush to hide behind before you get close enough to really do with it anything. Outsmart it! You pick up a rock and chuck it into the underbrush on the other side of the clearing. The honey ape stiffens at the noise and starts scanning for predators in that direction. And grab it! You leap on the small primate and wrestle it to the ground, screeching loudly. I mean, the primate is screeching. No, let's be fair, you both are. Once you get it pinned, you grab it by the wrist and yank off one of its long, untrimmed fingernails, which, thinking about that, is making me wince, and I've written some pretty horrible stuff in this game alone. With that horrible deed accomplished, you let the creature loose and it runs screaming into the swamp. Congratulations on successfully stalking, outsmarting, and assaulting a small weird ape. Thanks! Alright, we got that. Alright, so... Alright, so what was it that I needed to do again? Involving the radio. I, had to tune it to different radio stations or something.
Yep. 10 radios.
I guess I'll just look around and see if I eventually find any such radios. I'll do the Gatorman Fortress. Oh. You hear a commotion, or perhaps a tussle, or a good old-fashioned ruckus nearby. Several vampires have a Gatorman pinned to the ground and appear to be trying to vampirize him. Ah! Hold still, will you? His neck is all scaly and tough. Did someone bring a drill or a can opener or something? Hey, leave that Gatorman alone. I won't stand for you vampires going around inflicting your undeadness or disease or whatever it is on innocent people. I think it's a disease. We aren't undeads? Not like a zombie or skeleton anyway. The last necromancer was killed decades ago. Hey, stop that. Yeah, don't talk with your mouth full. I mean, stop biting that guy. Mind business. He volunteered. Anyway, I'm finished. He what? Really? Grr, drink blood. Power big. Gatorman stands up with a terrible red glow in his eyes. Drink blood. Kill busybody. Ah, jeez. Alright. Alright, I don't think I have anything that can kill that, so I guess I'll just try to deal some damage to something else. Oh yeah, I can just kill you. And then you die. Gatorman Fortress. Oh. Well, that's interesting. These Gatormen aren't doing enough damage to each other for it to seem like a real fight. Either they're just sparring or this is how Gatorman arguments work. Either way, they aren't paying any attention to you. I'll sneak past them. This filthy pipe must lead inside, presumably to the bathroom part of inside if the smell is any indication. I probably need to fight them in order. Well, I guess if I do stench armor, I could just go inside through there. Let me do that real quick. So, let's see.
Alright, I have Eliminate now. This should wake me up.
Alright. I am trying to go inside. I need some stench armor. There we go. Is this enough? No. What is my stench armor at? 6. I need 1 more. Okay,
You have a book that increases your stench armor?
I don't know, but I definitely have, like, a hat that does it. There we go. The pipe turns out to be much longer than you expected, with a lot of twists and turns. Clearly, efficient airflow and ventilation systems is not a big priority in Gatorman architecture. You eventually come out in either a garbage processing center or a kitchen. Alright, let's get my stuff back. Also, I guess I'll get that back on. Alright. This is a kitchen, only in the sense that it's a place where food is prepared. I now have a refrigerator on a chain. It'd be nonsensical and cruel to ring the dinner bell without making dinner first. Nonsensical and cruel is the Gatorman standard of behavior. Let's not sink to their level. Oh. Okay. It's Charles! He's in a cage! It's a cage with Charles in it! Charles!
I hear you.
All right.
Boy, am I glad to see you, kid. I thought I was a goner. Really adventuresome type and all. You know how to pick a lock.
Only with an appropriately shaped key.
You'll have to get it off their leader then. I don't think the other's down. I think his room's down at the other end of this hall.
Hurry up, be right back. This bunch of Gatormen. Wait, what's the collective noun for Gatorman? A cruelty? A depravity? A butthole? Well, anyway, this bunch of Gatormen seem more concerned with the possibility of someone breaking in their front door than sneaking in through their kitchen. I will sneak attack them. You stealthily creep up behind one of the Gatormen and knock him out with a quick strike to the back of his head. The other two seem shocked by this display of poor sportsmanship. Ha! Also, yeah, the Mobius ring has only been helpful so far.
Yeah, duplicated the strongest member of your party. You!
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the downside that I was told about. Oh, that wasn't enough to kill him. That's fine. Alucard, kill. You won. Now the collector now can be an unconsciousness. I do not want to know why there's gator cheese.
Yeah, but you do have a mouse who might be interested.
Yeah, but I'll do that later. A forge presumed for hammering on terrible gator metals. A big rusty chemical barrel. I will fish. Fish in a sack. Fish in a sack. Fish in a sack. Wide loafer. Ooh, I got new shoes. New shoes! The barrel says chloroform, and so does the smell leaking out of it. Woof. Dump it out. I see where you're going for, and sure, filling the place with chloroform fumes would knock out all the guards. But it would also knock you out, and the water you're standing in is almost knee-deep. You could double-check your to-do list if you want, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't have drown scheduled for today. Oh yeah, It has it now! I'm pretty sure it doesn't have drought schedule on for today. Well, it does!
It's funny. I would be surprised if they had something for that though.
Look, they had something for when I wrote poop instead of open. I'm gonna leave that there. Alright, length of rusty chain. Is there not a front door? Oh, I guess this is the front door. I will fight the ones that are outside because I want to get Alphonse in here. So, what is the downside of the Mobius ring? Because if I haven't seen it yet.
You'll find out.
That's worrying.
It's gonna take another trip back to the dam. Or to the lake, I guess.
Alright, now Alphonse is with me. Gator men are exercising and also blocking your way to whatever's at the end of the hall. Probably it's something important because the end of the hall is where the important stuff usually is, right? Let's see, 29, 28, kill. So it'll kill all of them. Gatorman Weed Lord?
You forgot about the Weed Lord?
Yeah, a little bit. Nom! You won! Now you can find what's at the end of the hall. I hope it's cool. Hey, go away! What? Huh. Do you think the Gatorman's taste in books is as bad as everything else about them? Keeping the rust off your iron fists, don't eat your henchmen, tips for new rulers, spot welding guy for ad hoc fortresses. Yeah, these are all pretty much what you'd expect. Except, well, here's one that seems interesting. Making the most of your stabbings. Huh. Alright then. You found it, the least comfortable chair in the world. This is the real seat of power. Flush. Alright. Chain and climb down. What the fuck? You don't know what this object is, but... Oh wait, it's got blood all over it. It's an altar. Oh, where'd he go? It's a weird pedestal. Touch it. Ah, okay. Woo! However, this is extremely broken. I will fix it. All these blocks are clearly trying to move in a way that makes sense. They must have just gotten knocked out of alignment. I will realign them. You move the blocks around relative to each other until they start moving in a more satisfying pattern, assuming you're a person who thinks a smooth circular pattern is more satisfying than juddery spark-spewing chaos. Surely everybody is that kind of person. This has to be right. Now I use it. Good grief. You wouldn't have fixed it if you known it was going to be so ungrateful. Ziggurat power. You can use 3 additional combat items each round!
Yeah, this is a pretty good buff.
Is it permanent, or do I have to come back here every time?
Permanent.
Hell yeah! What? I wouldn't kill you! Is this some kind of ancient temple guardian or something? It should have got a bunch of tightly focused beams of light that science doesn't yet have a name for, but which you could probably assume you don't want touching you. I will avoid... I'll deal with it later, because this makes me think that there's something I missed. Because we've had a mysticality thing and a moxie thing. I think I might have missed something, like, up on the top floor.
I appreciate that you had to do a dramatic pose to go through these.
Yeah, that's an altar. No, I guess I can't do anything here. Thought there would have been like a muscle thing that I had to do here. Alright. I will avoid the beams. Hoo-yah! Hoo-ha! Hoo! Hoo-yah-da-da-da! Hoo-da! Ha! Hoo! Hoo-yah! Hoo! Ha! 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 Hoo-ha! 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 Hoo-yah! Ha-cha! Now, why can't I do that normally? You worse, I destroyed! Goliath kill! Oh. The way he just looks down. Wow, geez, I think really did a number on this guy. Fish! Poke around the mulch until you find something that looks more or less like an old iron key, except kind of blurry. It sizzles and twitches in your hand as you pick it up. This has to be the key Charles mentioned. You look at that hulking Goliath at the end of the hall. There doesn't seem to be anything beyond it, and it looks like it could squash you in an instant. Let's go back and unlock Charles. You make your way quickly back up to the room where he was being held. Rhino, is that the boss?
That is the optional super boss. And yes, when my thing, I immediately, when I found it, I was like, well, now I have to.
Good. I'm
Granted,
glad
I saved the Gatorman Fortress until it was the last thing I had to do with the swamp. But still, it's not like you're leveling up.
And it's not like anything bad happens when I die. Plus, also, I have help from my future self.
I did too. I actually found a particular move of mine that helped me get through it once I realized what it was doing. But we'll see if you figure it out. I had to use items and many moves, and I think I was the only one alive at the end of it.
I feel like maybe I should fight this thing if it's just going to be here permanently. Must be this thing did not end well for the Gatorman Chief. Doesn't look like it's going to end particularly well for you either. Really? You've already got the key. You don't need to go toe-to-toe with a thing whose toes are as big as your head. Okay, I'm going to do that whole fourth wall thing everybody loves. This is a super hard optional boss fight. Not at all balanced. We didn't even bother to test whether it's possible to win. Hey, Don T has your back! Where, Alphonse, where are you?
Don't worry, Max. It is possible to win. But I want you to look at his stats there.
Yeah.
And I wanted to point out something to you. You remember a certain stat that a Gatorman had?
Whoa!
What's up?
Stab Goliath Gator statue for 388 physical damage, ignoring armor.
What the fuck was that?
This enemy has already been knifed in the dark. Further knifing would be in poor taste. I got this from a book!
Oh, I guess it takes away a third of their health.
Huh. Wait a minute!
Well, Max, you have a better head start than I did.
Knife in the Dark does 25% max health, I think it said. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was confused because I kind of glossed over that when I got it, and I thought it was like it did 25% of my muscle or something like that. I didn't think it would even be helpful.
Yeah, I'll tell you about my strategy once you get through this fight. I want to see you do it.
All right. It is immune to bleeding, so I won't bother with that. It's also immune to poison and fire. It's not immune to hot damage, though. Alright, let's see what I have that the most damage does. Increase stats. It's going to increase its stats, but... Oh, it has irritable. Okay. It's going to increase its stats. So I might use that to decrease them. Give Max and Rice and shielded. Shielded means, like, the first time I take damage, it just does nothing, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, this only works in OC. Okay, 50 holy damage? This enemy isn't evil enough for the whole... Oh. This enemy isn't evil enough for the holy water to do anything. Wait, what? Wait, so it causes 50 holy damage, but it doesn't do anything? What?
I guess it has to be used on something evil.
But it... Okay. This isn't evil?
No, this is neutral.
Bleeding. Decrease stats. Sure, give me a tentacle. If it were evil, it'd do 50 damage. Okay. Alright, it's not immune to stench damage, so I can do that potentially.
It's not immune to any damage, just dots.
Excuse me? I can double my moxie if I need to. All right.
If he needs to, he says.
I'm shielding my future self. And where's the can? There it is. Hoo-yah!
Hi, Solar. We're facing the optional super boss of the game.
Wow, you're not helpful. Okay, so I can literally only do it once per fight. Okay. All right. Power up and then stomp the ground, reducing your entire party's stats by 26? Hey, can you not?
Super boss. Yeah, Solar, we're kind of bringing out the party to try and beat this guy. And I'm curious how Max will do it.
Let's see. I thought it was supposed to be -5 to the stats. Yeah, the mob guy's a random aid that I just happened to get. He's not helping much, being completely honest here.
Oh my god, Max.
What?
Endor pointed out the ring was a present from future Max.
Oh my god, Future Max has returned! Let's see here. Also, where'd the VTuber... Wait, what? What? Oh! My VTuber program closed for some reason. How long has that been? Sometime after Solar showed up. Solar, it's all your fault. All right, there we go. It should be good now. All right. Let's see. Oh. Sorry, I randomly got a message there. All right. Okay. All right, this is gonna be a problem now. No, I can work with this. Jesus Christ. What's he gonna do? Oh, he's just gonna reduce our stats again. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Right. All right, we win. All right, let's see here. Where's the thing that gives me AP? Here we go. The Vigor Inhaler. So I just realized, or remembered, the Tricky Timpani does sleaze damage based on the enemy stats!
There you go.
If I survive long enough, Sacks of Violence will work if I last long enough. But
yeah, that's what I found was the good thing to use was my equivalent of that move. And pretty much I just nailed this guy as much as I could and made him so strong. But I had like 10 of those shield items. So I literally just put that on myself, beat the shit out of him as much as I could so he would be super strong, and then use like my 5 AP per turn to just melt his brain for like 200 damage.
Jeez. It also helps that I had the knife.
Yeah, you got a good head start with that knife.
What do you have there? A knife! No! And he dies now. That was, like, I know I spammed a lot of items, but honestly, that was really not that hard.
Yeah.
Ancient wristwatch.
Whoa!
You're pretty sure this isn't actually meant to be a wristwatch, but you're also pretty sure not going to encounter anybody who knows that for sure. Also, only 30 XP for that. Perks. Zero power. Alright, I can't... Yeah, I have all the level up things I can get, so at this point it's only books that I can get things from.
Fun fact, there's an item drop book too. So you stack those and you just like, give me everything you own.
I'm just gonna pump up my meat drops. That's what I'm gonna do. Turns out the 1 damage per shotgun blast guy was here to show you that hitting him repeatedly is the play.
That's true. He was helping like that.
Yeah? Alright. Figure out how to turn that machine off. Oh. There we go. Alright, well, don't mind me, just casually beat the super boss.
Good job.
That was fun.
Yeah. Now,
just
I
like,
had to look
drum!
I didn't know if using the cursed key count as using a cursed item or not, so I went and
You uncursed it before you used it?
I believe I tried, yes, or I looked it up and found that you could use it technically this time without it cursing you. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I feel like they would probably do that because otherwise you'd have to come all the way back here, and that'd be annoying.
Haha, I drummed up a win. I see what you did there, Solar.
Haha, you know what, Solar? Hang on. Here, I'm doing this for you.
You crack me up, little buddy.
All right.
Found the key.
You think so? It's kind of weird, though.
Yeah, I don't like the look of it all, but I bet dollars donuts, that's the artifact we're looking for.
It couldn't possibly be the key to this random Gatorman cage in the middle of nowhere, then, could it?
Well, it might have some kind of key-related powers. Normally I advise against using it, but I don't see any other way out of this mess.
Okay, here goes. The key shifts unpleasantly in your hand, buzzing and clicking through a jerky slideshow of shapes, as though searching for the particular slice of a higher dimensional object that will fit this lock. When it finally finds the right one, it jerks forward in your hand and twists, and the lock clicks open. Your hand feels numb.
Thanks, Maxon. I thought my bacon was well and truly fried.
No mention to Charles. Let's just get the heck out of this dump. With no further cause to stick around, apart from any unfinished side quests you might have, but you can always come back for them later, you escort Charles back to town. I did it! Right.
Excellent. You found the cursed artifact and brought Charles back home safely. I can't express how grateful I am. I don't know much what we do without him. Thank you so much.
Aw, it was... well, it wasn't nothing, but you know.
Yeah, I get it. Don't forget to uncurse that thing before you go to bed.
This key seems like it has the power to open any lock. That could be extremely useful. Would it really be all that bad if I didn't uncurse it?
Well, I'm not going to drag you into the machine and force you to do it, but yes, I don't actually know what would happen if you don't uncurse it, but I assume it would be pretty bad. Look, you uncursed all the other things, right?
Yes.
Great, so go ahead and uncurse this one too, okay? Better safe than sorry.
Alright. Here we go. Also, I think there's something to say here.
Thanks again for the rescue, Maxland. I've been corned beef hash with a side of eggs if you hadn't showed up.
It was nothing, Charles. I basically just followed your wrenches. Here's your wrenches back, by the way.
Nice, knew these babies would come in handy for something someday.
Don't you use them for, like, wrenching?
Yeah, 7/8. The 255 or 256, not so much.
Gotcha. And that's it. Let me see if I forget if I have anything to give here. I found this case of whiskey. All right, and what does whiskey do? Muscle and moxie. So the only thing we're missing is muscle and mysticality, which I am going to randomly guess. What alcoholic beverages could be muscle and mysticality?
I think whiskey and something.
Well, no, we already
That's
have
just
whiskey.
a random guess.
We already have whiskey. We don't have mead yet? Oh yeah, it could be mead. Could be mead. I don't know a lot of alcoholic beverages off the top of my head. Cider, maybe? Alright. Alright, let's uncurse it. Let's uncurse the curse key. The key jumps up to the roof of the dome and sticks there, shaking and keying, that's the sound keys make, against the metal. The lights of the store whine, flicker, and then cut out completely.
Dang it.
Only when the power is out does the key calm down, give up the most odious part of itself to the machine, and drop back down on your lap. Light returns to the store.
Fixed it. We had a spare light bulb under the cat.
Do you have gin? Yeah, we have gin. Uncurse key. Put 30% to items. Pfft, that's pathetic! Key's curse lingers in the machine. It is itself an arcane lock to be solved only by a projection of consciousness. Okay. Oh.
Assembled everyone just as you asked. Detective, the victim's wife, the two men who were present in the passenger car at the time. I confess the truth of this murder continues to elude me, but no doubt you are soon to enlighten us with your great powers of deduction and observation.
May I inspect the body again?
No, that wouldn't be fair to the other passengers who haven't had a look yet.
I see.
but I will tell you again what I know. 11:13 a.m. The professor dropped dead in his tracks after sitting down with his wife for
Chair.
a cup of tea. Sorry, in his chair after sitting down with his wife for a cup of tea. At that time, Miss Ryunukashi and Mr. Andretti were Miss Ryu Kenshi. Ah, okay, I got it.
I don't.
Miss Ryu Kenji and Mr. Andretti were the only passengers present in that car. Mr. Perry returned later. The rest I leave to you to deduce, detective.
I need a moment. Niccolo Andretti, a businessman. The businessman Andretti adjusts his cufflinks.
I told you, I never heard of this man. I know of Burgersburg College. Of course, it's an excellent institution, but I didn't know he was a professor there. Now, come on, let's not delay our journey any further. I'm traveling with 19 suitcases of exotic rubber to make new and exciting wheels at the factory.
Detective mode. You observe closely to see what you can deduce. Exotic rubber, eh? No doubt from the jungles of Almodovar, whose local brand of nicotine I smell on his collar. Of course, the rubber plants of Almodovar don't just yield material for bouncy tires, but an odorless poison, lethal when drunk in hot tea. Why would this man abet the murder of a stranger? I suspect the answer lies in the resume on the table, and the name printed on it. Martin Perry. Yume Ryokenshi, the victim's wife. The widow Ryokenshi dabs her eyes with a handkerchief embroidered with the words mourning rags and wipes.
Oh, right. A moment's privacy, please, detective. I had nothing to do with my husband's death and no reason to want him gone. He was a kind man, and not a rich one. Everything he made, he spent on the roulette tables. He owned over 700 of them. That's the largest collection in the world. We were traveling to Yorba Linda so the mayor could give my husband the key to the city, but that won't happen now.
You deduce that you should make some observations. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one. She says she had no reason to wish her husband dead, but the chemical stain in her cuticles and the fingerprints on the window above, which she opened to dispose of the murder weapon, tell the tale more truly. But the nose reveals even more. Observe the zigzag pattern of the medical cleft below the nostrils. It's called Petrie's philtrum, and it's a rare genetic condition she shares with Martin Perry, her son. Martin Perry. The young man is absent-mindedly but methodically disassembling and reassembling a fountain pan.
As I said, yes, the man was a professor of mine at Burgersburg College, and yes, he gave me a C and a D, but that's no reason to kill a man, wouldn't you agree? Besides, at the time of his death, I was in the lavatory trying to figure out what all the bits and pieces do. Perfect alibi, wouldn't you agree?
Deductive observations ring about your mind. He's right. Mere C and D are no reasons to kill one's professor. But is that the whole story? Observe how the boy tinkers with a fountain pen in the train lavatory. He fancies himself a mechanic. But he wouldn't get a foot in the door of that profession if his C and D stood for car dunce. Nobody would be able to hire him, unless the professor who awarded those ignominious grades died. In that event, every grade he ever gave would be voided, and this young man could take a plum job in car manufacture and start earning the big bucks. The train coroner.
Yes, detective?
Tell me what you know of the case. I'm just reading this.
Words!
Let's see. Is it really just Perry? Alright. I have solved this murder.
It was never in doubt, detective. Now tell us all. What happened to you?
The victim was poisoned by Martin Perry.
Hold on now, that's Claptrap, everybody, that's Claptrap.
Please, all will become clear. The victim was poisoned by Martin Perry with exotic poison from the Almodovar rubber tree to void his car duds grade so he could make tires for Mr. Andretti.
Oh no, you're a donkey. Grade 8 dunce detective. Careful now, don't be a fool. You were gifted with great power. Great powers of deduction and observation. Now come on, use them.
Okay, so
You can go back to talk to people again. It may say different things. Now that you know more.
Yeah, okay, that's the same.
Sorry, I forgot they say different things when you accuse them correctly.
Poisoned by...
So the Perry was in the lavatory. So he couldn't have poisoned him, right?
Yeah, he could have. You could poison tea and then walk away, and then he dies when he drinks it.
Ridiculous. I get that D for don't make me laugh.
Is there anything else I can get?
Would you like a hint?
No.
Okay.
Here we go. The victim was poisoned by Yume Ryokenshi with exotic poison from the Almodovar rubber tree to void Martin Perry's car duds grade so he could make tires for Mr. Andretti. Young Martin Perry dreams of working on cars, and his fresh ideas excite Mr. Andretti, who runs a tire factory. But Master Perry's professor has effectively blacklisted him as a car dunce, unemployable. What to do? Kill the professor, of course, and void that odious grade. Here the plot becomes most wretched. Master Perry's mother, Yume Ryokenshi, marries the professor and arranges for him to be present on the very same train as Master Perry and Mr. Andretti, who supplies an undetectable poison administered by Ms. Ryokenshi. Et voila! No more professor, no more car dunce. But there is one thing our three conspirators did not count on. Me.
I'm not ashamed. Any parent, sir, would do the same. As would any manager seeking new talent with interesting ideas about tires. You call someone a car dunce, you're branded for life, and you're responsible for anything that happens next. How awful. The three of them in it together. Tell you what, detective, at the next stop they can all get out and take the bus.
A sick business.
Quite so, but a wonderful feeling, I think, to be possessed of great gifts, great powers of deduction and observation, and to use them. Here, another. A gift, that is. call it a reward.
A gift from a train corner in a dream or in something.
Nice ring, isn't it? Look at what rewards accrue to the powerful. Look how the world itself reveals at your touch.
I must take my leave. The fact that it's not working out automatically means I did something wrong, I think. Yeah. Hang on. Businessman is ready to adjust his cufflinks.
I confess, Detective, I supplied the poison that killed the professor. But wasn't it worth it? Look at this recipe of Martin Perry. Look at these interesting ideas he has about tires. Bouncier, globular, backwards. Is the life of one man worth more than bringing new and innovative wheels to the world? Yes, I did it. I did it so I could hire Mr. Perry, and I would do it again tomorrow. And don't lie, Detective. You would too.
Widow Ryokachi dabs her eyes with a handkerchief embroidered with the words warning rags and wipes.
I admit, Detective, I poisoned my husband. I would spare me the reproach. Wouldn't you do just as I did if some scoundrel of the Ivory Tower branded your son a car dunce? No? Then I dare say you are not a parent, sir.
The young man is absentmindedly but methodically disassembling and reassembling a fountain pen.
Really are as good as paper say, Detective, to sniff out that my C&D grade stood for car dunce. Yes, I put the whole plot in motion, of course I did. Getting called a car dunce doing any shot I had a career in wheels, but a man's time to make a living. When you agreed, this was the only way.
Let me go and you know of this case. I have solved this murder.
Yes, I know. Wait, what are you getting at?
Victim was poisoned by
What are you doing, Detective? You've already solved the case. You were given great power and you used it. Don't you remember? Don't you remember the ring? You're being foolish now.
I can't do anything with the ring because I can't open my inventory.
You're a fool! A fool! I gave you great powers of deduction and observation. I gave you the power to bend back the skin of the world and stiff up its insides. How dare you waste it? You really want to live without this power? You really want to live in the dark?
Yes?
You're a fool, and I wouldn't sell you that ring on the finger of a fool. Give it back now. You don't deserve it.
I uncurse you. So I just had to do a false accusation afterwards? That didn't make any sense.
Yeah, this one was weird.
So did that curse effectively try to bribe you into not destroying it? That's a little disconcerting. You look at the key that once harbored its shadowy magic, which shimmers in the light. Still useless. No mysterious owl ring. You're reminded of the great figures of history who wielded incredible power and chose to give it up. You can't think of anyone specifically, but the concept is interesting to consider. Who's someone famous who gave up great power?
It's not famous, but my dad never eats more than he needs to at a buffet. I don't remember when I read this, but there's a rumor that Anne Boleyn had access to a tank but chose not to use it. No need, she said. You know who else had a tank? Walt Whitman.
Interesting. Alright, I guess done. Oh.
Down Big Four store.
Right.
First applicant is Jardware's Hardware. I guess if your name's Jardware, your options for rhyming business names are pretty limited. Second name is Trudges and Bludgeons. This fellow's really excited about weaponry. And the last applicant is Texas Instruments. Guy from Texas selling musical instruments, I suppose.
Oh, really? I like the sound of the instrument store. Hopefully.
Okay, I'll get them moved in and get the next storefront ready for applicants.
You didn't laugh. Find a hook on one of the ceiling beams and hang up your new refrigerator. Gator and cola. Increase your maximum by... Jesus! Alright. Alright, well. Sleep time. Huh. Today's October 20th, 1902. My diary, write today's entry. This diary is property of Margaret, age 9. All others gotta keep out under penalty of law. Dear diary, yesterday our dog Daisy died. Papa said it was bound to happen because she was older than me, which isn't old for a kid but is really old for a dog. He said we'll get a new dog soon, but I was sad anyway. Some birthday. At school today, the teacher asked what we want to be when we grow up. I said I'll be God because then I could make sure all the dogs live a long time and are always happy. Everyone laughed and that jerk Billy Gribsley said a girl can't be God, so I said I'll be president instead because that's nearly as good. He said a girl can't be president either. Well, I'll show him. I'm gonna make all kinds of laws about being nice to dogs, and I'll make being a jerk illegal too, so Billy Gribsley goes to jail and getting nothing but bread and water forever, so there! Your desk covered in Ocean City paperwork. Oh, Poindexter, your insufferable bean counter. What is it, Terrence?
Madam Comptroller, I merely need your signature on these budget revisions. With this, the remainder of funds currently allocated to municipal services will be redirected to your shadow presidential campaign and your other projects.
That sounds a bit obvious.
Rest assured, I am only sparing you the details, which you have made quite clear to me that you find intolerably boring. The transactions will be meticulously obscured through shell corporations, cutouts, offshore accounts, and the like.
Alright, good. You'd better not be skimming more off the top than I'm willing to ignore.
Certainly not, Madam Comptroller.
It's time for you to record the announcement of your candidacy for Shadow President. One of your PR lackeys carefully trained to be just unafraid of you enough to tell you what not to say in public. Alright, attention peons!
Oh geez, don't call them peons, ma'am, and please try for a less totalitarian tone generally.
Right, so something like... What's cooking, my pals?
Wow, no, much too casual, nobody would buy it.
I hated saying it anyway. How about, howdy folks?
Too folksy, ma'am, this isn't Arkansas.
Okay, how about, my fellow citizens, good evening. I, Margaret...
That's weird. The levels went all funny when you said your last name.
Don't worry about it. Hereby announce my candidacy for Shadow President. Vote for me or else.
Nope. Sorry, ma'am, no. Start out by explaining who you are. Most of them probably don't pay much attention to local politics.
Alright. In my role as Ocean City's comptroller, I have made it my mission to... rob you suckers blind for my own nefarious ends.
Ma'am, are you funning with me?
It feels good to tell the truth once in a while.
Won't get you elected, though.
I suppose not. In my role as Ocean City's comptroller, I have made it my mission to make sure you all get exactly what you deserve. What?
Well, look, I get it. Double talk is fun, but it makes you sound kind of sinister. You're better off just lying.
That's fair. In my role as Ocean City's comptroller, I have made it my mission to eliminate waste and graft in the city's finances. And I am proud to say that I have been completely successful through my program of shutting down needlessly wasteful civic programs, thereby forcing you to live in desperate squalor like the rats you are!
Okay, feel better?
Yeah, it was good to get that out.
Right. Okay, feel better?
Yeah, it was good to get that out.
Swell, let's get the real one now.
Right. Thereby ensuring none of you have the time or energy to protest my actions.
They probably don't want to hear that, ma'am.
I suppose not.
Also, that's more of a convenient side effect of your policies rather than their basic purpose.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay. Thereby reserving your valuable taxpayer meat for the things that actually matter. Things like ultimate power.
Ma'am, they'll assume you mean for everyone.
Oh, yeah, no way.
Haha.
Things like mom, baseball, and apple pie.
That's pretty good, but if it isn't a cliche yet, it will be soon.
Okay, how things like family, prosperity, and freedom.
Perfectly meaningless. Love it. Okay, then, just a call to action to top it all off, and we're done.
Vote for me or I'll destroy you.
Ah, ma'am, come on.
Sorry. Vote for me and I'll pay you 100 meat.
Super illegal, ma'am.
Nuts. A vote for me is a vote for you.
Oh, that's great. Just perfect.
Good, is that all?
Yeah, we'll add all the legal dispatches, blah, blah, blah. Get paid for Shadow Press this stuff in post.
Great, I'm out of here. Ugh, time travel makes my guts itch. This guy's a yoke leaving by the sands of his time. Mayor Burby, I presume?
Yes, who are you?
I'm here to speak to you about the Crystal Dream Valley Dam project. I want you to make the dam bigger, and much more powerful. Here are some revised plans.
Dam this large will flood the valley and displace hundreds of people. Besides, the dam-ass plan will